everyone. Welcome back to the Rising Stars podcast. I'm Hunter, and this is Anthony. We're super excited to be back with our second episode, and I think we got a lot to talk about today. But before we get
You
into
ain't
that,
kidding. You ain't kidding.
no, we have a
But
lot.
we'll start with something more relaxed.
Sir, let's get into Let Connections.
Got to start every episode with it. It's gonna
Yes,
be
sir.
coming.
Those are my guys over here. Hey, we gotta get the other thing, the other game. We gotta get partnered with them too.
That game is so hard. We struggled with this
I
one
know
too.
it's
We keep outing ourselves, so hopefully we do better today.
all right.
I think we got like 2 strikes last time, which isn't terrible, but
Yeah.
oh god.
Okay.
Okay, let me.
Oh, this is random.
Wow, there's some ancient guys on here.
Yeah.
Black and
What
white
the?
is crazy.
Two of them, bro.
All right.
Okay.
Got to be something easy. So
Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay.
DeAndre and Bojan, Hawks. I don't see any other Hawks list.
I don't know. AD and Jokic. I don't know, but there's not any other like. Mm.
Can you go to the names?
Oh wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, I got you the names. Maybe it's to lead the. Oh my God, my guy Rashard Lewis. Okay. Maybe it's to score the most points in a playoff game, or in, like game 2.
Oh, yeah. That would be super current. AD scored a lot. Jokic. Okay.
But
would
who?
be fourth?
Yeah, nobody else.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jovic did not have a good night, so can't beat
No.
that.
Shoot.
Are we looking at some sort of like? So Jovic is interesting to me. I'm a Heat guy, so I should know how he connects. So he's Serbian. Could look for 4 Serbian guys. All right, let's get these ancient people out of the way. So go
Yeah.
back to the pictures. Let me see these black and white guys. They got to be all together.
Dude, they have to be connected. There's no way.
Okay, so the black. Oh, wow.
This
Why
is
only two,
this is
though?
random.
That's throwing me off. Okay. Man, this is
Okay. It's a poor showing again.
That's all right. All
But
right.
no,
So
this is honestly terrible though.
this is a hard grid. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
see anything. All right. Dude, no way we use a hint off rip though.
that's crazy.
Using a hint off rip is kind of crazy. So to me, Bogdan and DeAndre Hunter have to connect somehow with both being on the Hawks.
But who else would connect with them?
I'm trying to think if there's like anything like eliminated in the play-in tournament, something like that. There's only a few. Most of these guys aren't even current.
They're retired.
Also, Darko Milicic is on this board, so draft busts or second overall picks, maybe. I don't know my draft history that well. Oh. Yeah, I don't. So Darko has to be draft bust or second picks. He did nothing else.
I just feel like Brunson, Jokic, and AD have to be connected because they're all in the playoffs right now.
I would agree.
But nobody else is. I guess except for Jovic, but
yeah, but he's
not doing nothing.
Good boys. All right, we might need to use a hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, this is bad for us. But
okay,
right,
let's get the easy one out the way.
Reveal easy. Here we go.
Okay, you're right. Serbian players.
Okay, so Bogdan's probably Serbian.
Yeah.
Nico's Serbian. Darko probably Serbian.
Where's his name? Why am I? Oh, there.
Oh, who's the fourth? Oh, Jokic.
Yeah. Okay.
So those 4 are Serbian. There we go.
Yeah.
Easy one knocked out.
All right. So you got that one. We just didn't try it. All right. So now remaining. God, now I feel like this has gotten even harder. I just feel like it has to do with something in the playoffs, just because we're in the playoffs and that's what they've been doing. There was one of the play-in.
So Brunson won NCAA tournament, yeah, with Nova.
Oh,
I don't know who else would have, but I feel like there could be 4 guys on here that did something college related. Brunson. AD was at Kentucky. He didn't win one, I don't think. Dude, let's do something with these black and white guys. I want to go.
okay.
I want to go the 4 picture ones.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, like I feel like they're just random people or something, dude.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
I don't know why else there would be 4 pictures. Let's find out.
Actual plumbers or firemen. Wow.
Wow,
That's
what a
insane.
category. I mean, if those weren't pictures, that we would have never gotten that. Actual plumbers or firemen is crazy. That's crazy.
Okay. They're wrong for that though.
Okay.
They're wrong for that.
Oh, that's bad.
Okay.
College. Where?
So AD, I think it has to be like something with like big men then.
I could see it.
So Rashard, I think he was a power forward.
And then
But-
I mean, Jermaine O'Neal was big, but so was Andrew Bynum.
Yeah, that's a problem.
What, dude? There's got to be something college here. I don't know what it is though. Where'd Danny Green go? Did he even go to college?
I actually don't know. I'm not good with college stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
That's not my expertise at all. DeAndre Hunter is throwing me off.
Do you know where DeAndre Hunter? Where did he go to college? He 100% went to college.
Well, we should know that.
DeAndre. Dude, I'm so
But
bad with college is unbelievable. I want to say he went to. I want to say it might have been like it was a powerhouse school. I know that. It was a good school. Maybe
Yeah.
wasn't was it Virginia?
Mm,
Does that sound right?
do you want to just go?
Virginia
oh,
won a natty recently, didn't they?
Did they that
They
recently?
win in like 20. Did they win the COVID year, or am I losing my mind?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I
feel
could
like
be wrong, but
Where they got? Oh yeah, they got upset. Do you know where your boy went to college? You know where Rashard went?
I don't. Actually, wait. Did he go to college? I don't know if he went to college.
I feel like there could be 4 non-college guys here.
Maybe that's.
Try all right. So Brunson 100% went to college. DeAndre
Yeah.
Hunter 100% went to college. AD 100% went to college. Tyson Chandler.
Wait, was Danny Green undrafted? Or well, I guess that doesn't mean he probably went to college. But so wait, does that mean we should try 1, 2, 3, 4 then?
Yeah, try that with like guys that didn't go to college or something
Yeah.
like that. Went undrafted. I don't know, something like that.
On him.
There we go.
Let's go.
Okay, so
All
what
right.
are these for?
Yeah, what's their connection?
So, what? Danny Green.
Yeah, this is weird. This is weird.
I have not the slightest idea.
Yeah, no.
I say just we'll find out, I guess.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
What? Danny Green won a natty?
Huh.
I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Okay, we didn't even use any strikes. So
Random board. Only one hint this time. All right.
no hit.
Next podcast, we're going for 0 hints.
We had no. Oh, I guess
Zero
you got the
strikes.
hint.
We got the easy hint, but still.
Yeah.
Not a bad start.
No. We're getting
Not
better.
at all.
We didn't have any strikes.
Oh, yeah. Improvement.
And the hint, you literally said the hint. So
True. Only because of Nico. So shout out to him, I guess.
Yeah.
But all right, we got to switch gears. And I know this is pissing you off because right after the podcast ended, I get sent a reel of what happened in the Sixers-Knicks game with that call with Tyrese Maxey. I see Nick Nurse in the corner. Timeout. Nothing. All right. So I'll let you take this way because I know this is bothering you.
It's just okay. as soon as everybody saw like one the fouls and then the no timeouts, everybody was on Twitter complaining about it. The Sixers filed for grievance, but nothing's gonna happen. Like everybody knew or should have known that nothing was gonna happen,
Yeah.
and that's what was so frustrating is that we also knew that when the L2M report came out that that's what it was gonna say, and I'm surprised honestly that there was a foul on because I thought they were gonna call a travel on Maxi, but they said he got fouled before he went to the deck. So that's even more upsetting. The fact that they missed not one but two fouls in the middle, in midst of like 2 seconds on the same player, which ended up resulting in the game losing turnover.
And dude, I saw Shaq say something that was so true. Why do they even do these reports?
I don't know. Like I don't
Like,
get it
is
either.
it genuinely just to cause more buzz on social media? Like the Sixers, what's going to happen when the Sixers see that? The refs missed the call. Like it doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I don't think it's buzz on social media because it's not representing the NBA in a good light.
True.
And Loki, I have a conspiracy, in
Oh god.
that
All right.
if the Sixers tie the series up 2-2, they're gonna get all the calls in MSG in Game 5. They're gonna make it up to them. They're gonna try to not be as biased because if they're still that biased in MSG, then it's gonna look really bad on the NBA. So refer back to this take right here.
All right.
But I don't know, the NBA, as like I'm not gonna say they're corrupt, but like as interesting as they can be sometimes, I don't think they want that negative light. I mean, I know any publicity is good publicity, but like not when it's that, and not when they're constantly getting hate for it.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do something to fix it because that was unacceptable. Like Joel Embiid said it best. That was effing unacceptable, bro. And for somebody like Maxi, for that to happen to Maxi of all people, and he was battling through an illness, dropped 34 and 10, and played one of the best games of his career. And for that you to take that away from him when he got fouled not once but twice, and would have probably had finished with 36 points and a win had they called either of those fouls, then yeah, it's just unfair.
Or I mean, who knows? Didn't they also say in the report that Nick Nurse should have been granted that timeout?
Yep.
Who knows what would have gotten drawn up in that timeout? But it goes back to what Shaq said. It's pointless to release these. Like, what is this helping?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand holding the refs accountable in a sense,
but then if you see this mistake, then fire them or fine them at least.
Fine them, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if there's consistent ref, like, I mean, we saw what happened with whoever the ref was, who was the Celtics fan, got exposed for being the Celtics fan, and he quit. He retired as an investigation was going into him. But
I mean, refs in professional leagues, on one hand, it's like, yeah, they should be fine, but I don't know if it's the NBA. There's a major league where they're not paid year round, isn't there? Is that the NFL or is that the NBA? I feel like it's one of the two.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Speaking of, dude, umps make crazy money, bro, in baseball.
Really?
I saw a TikTok, dog, in the majors, they can make like $300K a game.
Wow.
And you got guys like Angel Hernandez who are ruining the sport of baseball.
I don't follow baseball like that, but
you know who, yeah, exactly.
I know who he is. It's hard not to. Also, completely different note, but this was just wild to me. You saw that JJ Redick is like a strong candidate to be the Hornets.
Yeah, the Hornets coach. I don't know. I don't like JJ to be a head coach, to be honest. Like I would love for him to be an assistant coach, but I also like him as an analyst, and I think that's more the field he should take.
He's a super smart basketball mind, but
100%.
I mean, how many times have we seen former players not work out as head coaches?
Yeah.
I mean,
he just doesn't give me head coach vibes either.
Like that aura, I got you. Yeah, I was saying, like, I don't know.
He gives me heavy analyst aura.
He does. He does. And the podcast is
100%.
great that he does.
Yeah.
He's so smart. He breaks everything down well. I just don't know if he has the locker room presence.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I don't
And
know if I'd want to leave what he's doing to go
mm-mm.
coach Miles Bridges for 82
Yeah,
games.
not even just, but the Hornets are,
They're dysfunctional.
yeah, very.
And
Um,
LaMelo can't stay healthy, unfortunately. I
yeah,
mean, dude, if he could stay healthy, him and Brandon Miller could make chemistry. I won't even say they could make a run or anything because they
yeah.
just
No, they could have chemistry for sure. I mean, if I was JJ, like I'd rather be an assistant coach on a championship team because
Mhm.
it would just be so much more worth it to put your time and your effort into something that would actually matter versus a team that's like just stuck in a rebuild like the Hornets.
Right. I mean,
And it's
2 to 5 years down the line, sure, the Hornets might
yeah,
look completely different, but as of right now, I don't know if I would leave what JJ's doing to go take that job unless being a head coach has always been his goal through all of this. He really could have preferred to do that to begin with.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's also okay. Melo is great, and Brandon Miller is gonna be fantastic, but like I don't know. That's a long time to wait for them to develop. It's not like they have a guy like Wemby who's gonna be a
Oh, dude.
superstar like next
Yeah,
year.
if you got the opportunity to coach Wemby, you take that, no questions asked.
Yeah,
Miller's great and all, and I'm sure he'll be a good player down the line, but he's not of that. There's few guys in the league that caliber where you
yeah.
leave wherever you are and go coach that guy or that team.
And I mean, I feel like he could be that good. It's hard to tell when he's on a team like the Hornets for one,
Yeah,
because he's productive, but like any like decent player in the NBA can be productive on the Hornets.
right.
Um,
I mean, we saw it with Kelly Oubre. I mean, he averaged
yeah,
what?
I was gonna say that, but he has been like he
He's
hasn't been
proven to be
consistent.
a very consistent
Yeah,
scorer with Philly, but I mean,
yeah,
even more so with Charlotte because
yeah, for sure.
somebody's got to
Averaged
score.
over 20, and I mean, like I think the stretch before he got hit by a car, that's the most random thing to happen. Like, but
Yeah,
and it sucks because after that he just wasn't the same at all. But as of late, he's been getting a
he's
lot.
picked things up a
Yeah,
lot
he's picked
for
things up a
sure.
lot. We need him like or not we, but the Sixers need him to step up in the playoffs though, like when it matters.
Oh yeah, I looked at what on I think it was a basketball reference stat the other day, and I looked at the scoring from the Sixers in this
It's
Knicks
the
series.
bench.
It was like I swear it was like Maxey at like 30 something and Bede like right up there, right behind him. And
Yeah,
then a huge drop off. I'm pretty sure Kyle Lowry was third with like 13 or something.
that's just unacceptable.
It's bad.
And it's like okay, with a team like the Nuggets, that could work for the Nuggets because they have like 4 guys with 13, not just
Exactly.
one.
Yeah, it was like
But
13, then 8, then 5. It was
yeah,
bad.
it's so frustrating because we talked about this last episode, but the Sixers could so be that team if they just played how they're supposed to, like how they usually play. I don't know what happens in the
The
playoffs,
Nuggets do it
but
more consistently. That's really what it comes down to. They've
yeah,
found a system that works and they stick to it and it works. I mean, to me, that series the Lakers Nuggets series might be my favorite of the first round so far.
yeah, I'd agree with that. That was gonna be my pick too.
Game 2 of Sixers Knicks was entertaining to say the least. But as a whole, that series was really good. Obviously, the Jamal Murray buzzer beater was
Yeah,
wow. I remember watching that shot. Oh my, I was shocked he even made that. And then did you see the whole thing that went down with Jokic's brother? Oh, dude, he was
yeah.
fighting with a fan
I
in the
saw you
stands.
wrote an article about
Yeah,
that.
the NBA's like investigating it. I'm like, dude, I know that you're like into the game and stuff and you want to defend your brother no matter what, but like relax.
Nah, I mean, I feel like the Jokic brothers are interesting to say the least. They've had some crazy stories.
With
Like
the Markieff Morris stuff too, they were into that.
they were
It's
quick to get well, I
involved.
guess yeah, to to say the least. Um,
MPJ is so funny to watch. Like he's so.
I love
His
and I
game
hate his game at the same
is
time.
impossible to describe, or you can't like it all the time or hate it all the time because this dude. Oh, I don't know who it was against, but in the regular season, I remember watching a Nuggets game. This dude comes down the court on a 3-on-1 fast break, and he's catching the
I know
ball in the
what player you're
corner.
talking.
And there's a guy contesting his shot. Jokic and Aaron Gordon are standing under the hoop, completely unguarded. He puts up a three. I don't even remember if he made it or not, but I mean, plays
Man,
like that, it makes you question, like, how is this dude a
how's he good?
respectable starter in
Like,
the NBA?
I don't
But then he
know.
comes out other games and he does that 8 times and all 8 shots go in. I'm like,
Go
whoa.
in, yeah. I don't know, dude. Ben Simmons would have been the best player of all time if he had his confidence, bro. Like,
And a work ethic.
yeah, that too. But
He's
I feel
never
like
seemed
confident.
too dedicated to the game.
No, he's too busy playing freaking Call of Duty.
I mean, he could have been something crazy. And he was really good that one season in Philly.
Man, it's so disappointing, bro.
And then Kawhi
Because
Leonard, you know.
ruined it. Okay. On that, there's a whole thing about Embiid saying it was like the lost
I saw that. Like,
Monday was
no.
worse. One, no, but then I saw somebody else tweet like getting robbed is much worse than losing fair and square, and I'm like, dog, the Sixers got robbed in both games.
Yeah, didn't Kawhi travel?
He took 5 steps before
Yeah.
he shot the ball.
Like, how can him be? I don't understand Joel saying that because to me it's like,
No,
dude, if
I
you
thought it
beat
was fake.
Toronto there, I mean, if you beat Toronto that year, you probably win the finals.
In the
Jimmy
finals, 100%.
probably never leaves. I mean, who knows where the Sixers would be right now if that shot
Yeah.
doesn't go in.
But the Sixers, I feel like right now, are set up for a pretty good future. And I don't think that would be the case if they had beat Toronto, if they had won the chip. They definitely, like, they wouldn't have Maxey and they wouldn't have these undrafted. I mean, they could have undrafted guys, but, like, I don't think they'd be developing guys like Turk and Ricky Council, who should be getting more minutes.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating seeing 12 get minutes over him.
Like, I just the Sixers are on a weird timeline. The team I like to say has the weirdest timeline, and it might be partially because I follow them probably the most out of any team is the Heat. Because you look at Miami, on one hand, you got Jimmy, great playoff performer, one of the best in the league, but he's like 34 years old. And then you have Bam and Tyler, who are, I think, like 24 and 26 or something like that, entering their primes, but they're not really picking a direction one way or the other, which is something that's frustrated me, which is why when all the Damian Lillard stuff happened last offseason, it's like, if you don't pull that trigger and trade your future and then pair Jimmy with that star, I don't understand what they're going for.
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole rumors about Steph Curry now too with the Warriors, and man, their future is screwed. And so I'm still in the midst of writing an article about just finding like trade pairs with Wemby, and I was kind of centering it on point guards, but now I'm like kind of switching to just general players. And when I was focusing on point guards, Steph, it sounds ridiculous, but like it kind of makes sense because it instantly makes them a playoff team. Yeah. And Steph would want to play with a guy like Wemby. 1, 2, the Warriors, the amount of picks they could get from the Spurs and how badly they need those future assets, it could work. But they're not going to let Steph Curry go. That's
what I was about to say. It's
they're not going to let him go.
The relationship aspect of it is the only thing to me that holds that trade back from going through.
Yeah,
I think Steph is too dedicated to Golden State, and Golden State is too dedicated to him, which is gonna, as of right now, screw over the Warriors for probably the next 5, 6, 7 years. Because I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me what the Warriors are doing either.
Don't look now, but the Heat are in a 3-point game with the Boston Celtics.
Beautiful.
At halftime.
I saw it. I didn't want to comment on it because my
Man,
feelings. I don't want to get my hopes up. They're not going to win this game. I wish they would.
probably
I
not.
w- I wish they would tie up the
But I,
series.
I just want them to take one, bro. I just want them
Yeah,
to take one.
if they get swept,
That would just
man,
be
it's just.
entertaining.
I mean, what
Okay,
can you
but they're
say? They
expected
don't
to
have
get
Jimmy
swept.
Butler. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you have
there's
Jimmy
nothing
Butler,
wrong.
this is an actual series. I don't. I strongly believe that they would have had a chance if Jimmy Butler was on the floor.
No, for sure.
Without him, it's like
I mean, I don't think they would have had a chance. Like, it would have been close. I don't think they would have won. Like
I think
at
they could have pushed them to 6 or 7.
6, maybe
Dude,
7.
Jimmy's a monster, and Tatum is not exactly
He
playoff
is okay.
performance one.
Don't get mad at me for saying this, but playoff Jimmy was it was a series. Playoff Jimmy was one series. He averaged like damn near 40 points a game in round 1, and then he ended averaging like 25 points per game for the playoffs.
But what about 2020?
That is true. He does perform well in the playoffs. It's just like I don't know. I feel like last year it was just as much the other guys as it was Jimmy, like in terms of winning the chip.
Yeah, like Caleb
Um,
Martin stepped up crazy in that Boston series.
yeah,
I mean,
it
people thought he
was.
should have won, what's the award called now? Eastern Conference MVP or whatever it is.
Yeah. Wasn't he like? I think it was like close in terms of like the
It was.
voting or whatever.
Yeah, like people genuinely thought he was going to win. And I mean, I don't disagree.
I mean, I don't know. I wish we would get like a series like that. Even if they wouldn't win, where it was just competitive,
Yeah,
because those like it's a fun matchup
I can't
with
lie to
Jimmy
you. Some of these first round matchups just do not interest me.
at all, at
Cavs
all,
Magic,
at all. I don't care. I'm
that one to
sorry.
me, and I've been seeing it all over social media, but
No, I know, and I like both of those teams. I just don't really like both of those teams are just like first round exits in my eyes. So whoever wins is just like you're gonna get out in the second round.
it's so weird because Cleveland has so much talent, and it's just like it never really amounts to anything. I don't understand it. Like I
Yeah,
feel as great of a player as Donovan Mitchell is, I don't know if I would consider him like a superstar number one option on a championship team.
I yeah, I mean it's hard to disagree because of what they've done,
Yeah,
which is
like they haven't
nothing.
proven anything different.
Darius Garland, even though he's not playing like as good as usual, and as good as usual, he's been playing well for the last few years. You've had a great point guard. You've had freaking Donovan Mitchell. You've had insane defense. Like they won what 16 straight games this season, and then
Oh
just
yeah, they
fell
had
off
a
a cliff.
great stretch, and then
Like I don't understand how a team does that. Like it's not like it's the Sixers and they win 15 straight, and then Embiid gets hurt, and then they lose a bunch of games.
right,
They just straight
just
fell off a cliff.
inconsistencies, like really, really bad inconsistencies. And
Yeah.
they brought it. Their biggest problem last year, without a doubt, was shooting, and they brought in shooting. They got Max Strus. I mean, some guy like Mobley stepped up a little bit offensively in my eyes, and it still just doesn't seem to be making that much of a difference in how much they succeed.
Yeah, I mean, well, back to the point of the um the winning streak.
Mhm.
Funnily enough, it's the Sixers who ended that streak without Embiid.
Co figures.
This is why, like, that's honestly why I was fine facing anybody in the first round other than the Celtics,
Yeah.
because the Bucks, even with Giannis, I don't think they were gonna beat the Sixers because of one person and one person only, Doc Rivers. Um, I mean, come on.
I mean, it's Doc Rivers. What else do
Yeah,
we have to say? You know?
enough said. Uh, the Knicks, it's a 2-0 series right now, but if those calls go the way they're supposed to, the series is tied 1-1. And they had the reffing was not great in the first game either, and they filed grievances for both games, but Embiid got hurt and went to the locker room with like around 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, and the Sixers fell apart in those few minutes.
I mean, as weird as it sounds, like as they should fall apart when.
Well, yeah, but
he is the heart and soul of this team.
Okay, you know what's crazy? Have you seen the net rating with the Sixers with him on and versus off in the playoffs?
I'm sure is it absurd or is it really not that different?
Dog, the net rating with him on is 12. The net rating with them off is -74.
Wow. Yeah.
They're negative 74 points without him on the court.
That's ridiculous. And it speaks volumes of how much Embiid impacts a team. I mean, I feel like I saw you tweet this, and it's so true. Embiid would have been unanimously the MVP if he doesn't get hurt.
Oh, 100%.
He plays 70-ish games, and he is without a doubt the MVP.
Like, the thing is, the only reason his numbers went down is because he was hurt. Like, he was up. So after the 70-point game, he was up to 36. And then I think he kept that average for like another game. And then that's when like we could tell that, okay, he's hurt. And so he was playing through injury.
Yeah.
And then when he got injured, that game tanked his stats. But like he was still averaging 35 points a game with tank stats. That's ridiculous. And not only was he averaging 35.
As much as people like to criticize his foul stuff, it was not just that. Like, he was nailing some crazy mid-range shots that a dude of his size shouldn't make.
I think one of the most popular stats, or at least one of my favorite stats from when he was on that run, his deep mid-range percentage was higher than the league average layup percentage.
Yeah,
or was higher than his layup percentage.
It's his go-to shot, and it pays off. Like, he literally will just get to his spot, he'll get fed, and he'll create some space, and then he'll just pull it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unguardable. And that's honestly one of the things I've been like noticing since he's been back and in the playoffs is that he just doesn't have that shot yet. Mm-hmm. He's hit a couple, but it's just not to the same, like, oh, he's pulling up 3 times in a row and you know they're going in every single time.
He's less aggressive.
Yeah, and for me,
any debating that.
I don't expect the shots to go in because a lot of his shots are short, or 3-pointers I've seen him get excited and shoot long, but from the 3, the top of the key, he's been outstanding. Like, he has knocked down huge threes. I think he hit a game-tying 3 in game 1, and then he hit I think 2 threes maybe in the second half of last game.
That threat of him pulling, I mean, we saw how much it can pay off for his other teammates. Like when he had that dump off to Kelly Oubre for the N1, I think it was against Miami in the play-in. Like, plays like that are only generated because he is such a threat, even from out that far.
Yeah, it's funny because Embiid, even though he was hurt, we all know he's a good shooter, and they were giving him space to shoot.
Yeah.
And so he made Hartenstein pay by hitting a couple of threes, and now he's being guarded up at the top of the key, which should allow the rest of the team to go and attack the basket.
You would think,
and get some points outside of Embiid and Maxey, but they can't finish. Kelly Oubre was awful. He was god-awful finishing the ball.
I got to give props to Isaiah Hartenstein. I mean, dude's played pretty well, all things considered.
Yeah. Dude, Dante DiVincenzo made me sick. I'm sick.
The Knicks are, like,
they're a good team, bro.
Their depth is like it's crazy to me how many guys they have that can go out there and give you 20 on any given night.
Yeah,
And that's really the difference between the Sixers and the Knicks, and that's what's going to decide this series. Can the Sixers guys outside of Maxey and Embiid step up to counteract these other role players on New York?
I mean, that is the question. And I think, well, I'm sure you saw D'Anthony Melton he's coming back tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll be huge because defensively, then now they have somebody who can put focus on Brunson.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about him as much as a team.
We don't have to send 3 guys.
Yeah.
Focus him every single night. Yeah, I got
it. So on the defensive end, that's huge. But I don't know. I just think like the Sixers as a team, like even though I don't think their home record is great this year, I just think they're more comfortable at home sometimes. And I expect them to get back in the swing of things, like get back to their usual selves. It's only 2 games, and if that's in a comfortable environment, for sure. But it is like a stage where you want to perform. Like the lights are bright, but they shouldn't be too bright.
Yeah.
But that said, I don't think Josh Hart is going to have one of those games in Philly. And if he does, all power to him. But there is like 0.1% chance that Josh Hart scores more than 20 points in Philly, especially on those damn threes. Because Hart didn't do squat in the second half. He scored 21 in the first half, didn't do squat in the second half. But then Dante DiVincenzo took over. And his shot is nasty. It's butter.
I mean, if like I said, if they beat us with their role players, props to them. We've slowed down Brunson. It's time for other people to step up. That's really what it comes down to.
I mean, yeah.
But I think we need, as much as me and you could go on all night talking about the Sixers, we got to switch.
Gonna say the same thing.
We're just going to become a Sixers podcast. As I'm saying this, the Heat are up 3.
3, yep.
We'll come back to that, though. I think it's time we have to go play possibly the hardest game in NBA trivia existence. And we just need to pray this isn't like some old-timey game from 1980 or else we're done for.
It's called Name the Game, right?
I called game.
Or I called game.
Because, like I said last episode, hence the name. We are the Rising Stars. We are not old heads by any means.
No.
Listen, we're done with the 90s. That trend, I was all for it. Watching Michael Jordan struggle to dribble with his left hand, it was an enjoyable feeling.
So we're 06 and what? 08, 07?
I'm 07. Yeah.
Well, you're reborn. 07. All right. So don't get on us if it's before. Okay. Well, this is bubble.
This is our time. It's what we need.
Yeah. Obviously, like, can you please load? Okay, coming back to bite us. Okay.
What's up? You're lagging a little bit.
Yeah. Hotspot.
The Hotspot podcast is struggling for us.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully.
The day.
Oh, is he back?
Oh, you hear me?
Until Hunter is like slowly connecting back here. The hotspot. There we go.
Back?
There we go.
I'm back.
I think you're back.
I didn't even know I was out.
There we go.
Damn.
All right, you're back.
That's tragic. I try to push it too hard. Pull it up on your computer, dog, because this is the hotspot can't handle it.
All right. How do?
Oh, hold up. I'm also on Twitter, so that's not helpful.
All right. We get the game up here. All right.
Oh,
Share screen.
oh snap! I didn't even tell you. Got an interview to look out coming from me this summer.
With who?
Mr. Buddy Hield.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How'd you
I
land
mean,
that?
I just texted, Rob, with the PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I texted Rob, or not, I emailed Rob. But I've been trying to get this interview for a hot minute because he's from the Bahamas and he plays on their national team. And so I interviewed the Basketball Africa League this morning, and I kind of focused on just like exposure of athletes like in areas that don't get much national coverage. So that's like what I want to do with him, especially because he's from the Caribbean, which is where I'm from, and we got a lot of talent here, but it's hard to get talent or to get noticed while you're here. A lot of
The
our guys,
exposure. Yeah.
I mean, like Nick Claxton wasn't born here, but he's an example. But the greatest freaking power forward of all time was born here.
Tim Duncan.
Yes, sir. He's from St. Croix.
All right. Can you see the game on my screen?
Oh yeah, I got you. My bad.
All right, perfect. Nah, I just wanted to make sure you could see it.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's obviously Lakers, Nets. This is
Yep.
bubble. This is bubble. We already know the year.
2020.
Yes, sir. If it's 2021, I'm killing myself, but it should be 2020.
Oh my god.
Wait. Okay.
It was 21.
Cool. It's 21.
It had to be 20.
Had to be 21. Yeah, because 19 was.
All right, this is regular season. They didn't play in the finals.
Yeah.
Okay, coaches. So this would have been for the Lakers. Would this have been Vogel?
I think so.
Okay. And then for the Nets, was this Jacques Vaughn?
Jacques Vaughn.
Or was this Steve Nash?
Oh,
who was it? When did he take over?
it might be Steve Nash.
All right, let's go.
I don't know, because I feel like it was not.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, next round. Players. Here we go. Okay, so
Lakers,
obvious.
LeBron.
AD. Not AD. Wait, what?
Wait, damn, this is.
Oh, he's probably.
He's probably not playing. Yeah.
Okay, in this picture, who do I see? Is that Kyle Kuzma?
I think I saw DeAndre Jordan. Is that? He played for the Nets, right?
Oh, the Nets.
He didn't?
Oh. There. I had him typed in for the wrong team.
There you go.
Okay,
Kyrie.
Yep.
Get that out.
James Harden was here. Was he?
Was he playing?
Is that that might be James Harden right there. Hold on, let me just say. I swear that looks like him. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Was KD playing at this point?
Nah.
All right, LeBron.
Kuzma.
Look at the other pictures. Marc Gasol.
Wow.
That's crazy. All right. Who is that in the paint on the Lakers? You see this guy? Number 9?
Yeah. Who is that?
Never seen that guy in my life. Is that Bruce Brown on the Nets? Okay.
Yeah, good pull. Okay, who was with the Kuzma Lakers? Because they had that core.
Caruso.
Yeah.
Was Jeff Green with the Nets at this point? Okay. 15 on the Lakers. What's this dude's name? I can't think of his name. Wenyen Gabriel, is that his name?
Yeah.
See with them? Okay. I see him in the corner. Joe
Harris. How we forget about him? Okay, the Lakers, they had that core, but it split up by. This was like towards the end of that young core.
Man, who is this guy? I swear I've never seen that dude in my life.
Yeah, I don't know, but he just got caught up from the G League that day.
Okay, so we need 14 total guys to get the like fire thing or
Okay.
whatever it is to get the more points. So we have 10 right now. We can get
Okay,
4.
4 more players. Okay.
All right. So who else? Who was the backcourt with on this team? This was Rondo.
Yeah, was
What? I mean,
there back? Was
I
Braun
feel
playing
like
point
it's
guard?
usually. Yeah, that's possible. Oh, is that JaVale McGee? No, really. That look. I swear on the on ball right here, that looks like JaVale McGee. Number 15.
Dude, okay, who is that dude? That one dude he must be a G League player or something.
He's in like every single picture too. Like I feel like there's got to be somebody obvious that we're missing here.
Yeah, I guess the Lakers were bad, weren't they? Like they were not
Gasol. Yeah, they were
they
pretty
weren't
average,
good.
I feel like.
Yeah, so I mean with Braun it's hard to be bad, so
True.
yeah, there's probably a good amount of nobodies.
I mean, Carmelo was there at one point. I'm just gonna start throwing in names that I know were there in the last 4 years and hope something works. This might be a crazy pool. What is his name? This guy.
Nora.
He might have been with Golden State. Oh man.
Man.
Are we really gonna have to move on here?
Well, okay, so who else is on the Nets that we could pull?
The Nets had their big 3. They had Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, Joe Harris. Durant didn't work. Who else was coming off the bench for this team? Was Blake Griffin with them? Not at this point. He was in Brooklyn at one point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
so we have all 5 Nets guys that are on the floor.
Oh wait, that's this stuff.
You said
yeah,
what?
Yeah, we got everybody.
Yeah, everybody in that.
We got everybody on that. Right? Yeah. Damn, this is okay. I can't believe we can't get more than 4 Lakers.
That's like we have to be blanking.
Was a Morris twin on the team at that point?
Markieff, good pull.
Let's go.
That's a good pull. All
right.
Who is 15 right there? You see this guy right here? The headband. Who in the world is that?
Yeah, that's why. I low-key thought that was Markieff. No, that he got dreads, right?
I thought that was Wenyen Gabriel. But he looks like a guard because there's another guy with a headband right here. I can't even tell if that's the same guy or not.
Wait. Okay, go back to the other picture.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to the next one. I don't know, bro. That's like, that's like a
Oh, I got one.
Not Jay Crowder. Freaking THT, good pull.
Okay, two more guys.
Oh, Harrell, Montrezl Harrell. Is that who it could be?
That could definitely be it. Okay, one more guy.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Come on.
One more. Oh gosh. All right. That's Montrez. That's THT. If we could figure out this guy on the Lakers, top of the key.
Wait, who's the guy all the way to the left?
On the Lakers or the Nets?
The Lakers.
That's Braun.
No, I mean, sorry, the top, Joe Harris. On Joe Harris.
Oh, right there, next to Joe Harris, Kuzma.
Yeah, that's Kuzma. Okay.
That's Kuz. It's this other guy. There's one guy we're missing. It's this guy at the top of the key in this photo. Is that? No way. Is this who this is? Wow. Okay, there.
Let's go.
There it is. 14. We're submitting. All right. Let's see who we missed. Oh,
Dang.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope definitely should have got that. Jared Dudley. Oh, what a wow.
Oh, damn.
Quinn Cook, Landry Shamet. Okay, we did.
Oh, I was gonna say Shamet. You know,
he was. Oh yeah, he was there for a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Oh God. Select the player who scored the last points of the
game. Okay, we can do this. Who would be on the court? We can narrow this down.
For the
Oh, but if it
Lakers,
was a blowout,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like obviously if it's a close game, Bron is taking the last shot for the Lakers. Close game for the Nets, it's either James or Kyrie. I have no memory of this game.
it looks.
So 71
Oh, Nets are up
57.
14. Is that the
Oh,
late?
here we go.
Oh, okay, 20. So
So
it's gonna be a nobody.
it's a blowout by the Nets.
Yeah.
So we could be looking at like a
Lakers.
Shaman.
I think Lakers had the last point probably.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
So this could be like a Jared Dudley, a THT maybe. THT was young at this point, so they might want him getting shots up. KCP could have been in the game.
dog, freaking dude, Wesley Matthews.
I say we shoot.
Seemed
I say we shoot on somebody.
Okay, I'm thinking THT.
All right, here we go. THT. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Let's go.
We're officially good at this game now. If we got that,
We
better than
cooked.
83.
83. Let's go.
That's we were better than 50 last time.
Yes, sir.
Oh, beautiful performance.
Great performance
Beautiful.
here.
Well
Let's
done.
go.
Well done. All right, we're 2 episodes into this podcast, already better than 83% of people. The day we become better than 95% of people,
yep.
that's when we've made it. That's when we've made it. But
yes,
I, as avid-ish NFL fans, I would say the draft is tomorrow, so it feels like we've got to talk about it, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
do we want to do some sort of mock draft?
Oh,
or do we could do some sort of mock draft? Pull up a mock draft here?
We could pull a PFN. Shout out to Alex.
There we go. All right, let me pull it up. All right. So you're an Eagles guy, of course. I'm a Patriots guy. We are in very different positions.
Yeah, for sure. The Eagles, I have no idea what they're gonna do, to be honest, because obviously there's linebacker and corner, but then now there's reports of them trading up for a receiver. So
right. All right, here we go. I got the mock draft. Share it. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Hold on. The draft is simulating on its own. Am I tripping, or is this not the one where I make it? Am I on? I think I'm on the right side here.
Yeah, you're on the right one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Okay.
I think this should work.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Number 1, couldn't be more obvious. It's Caleb Williams.
Yeah, for sure.
Here, this is where the dilemma comes in. It's going to be Drake May or Jaden Daniels. I personally am a believer that it's going to be Jaden Daniels. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
New England, that leaves them with Drake May.
Yeah. That's a good fit, though, I think.
Yeah, I like it.
Sure.
I would love New England to end up with Drake May. 4, I think Arizona could trade down, or they're going to go Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, they're going Marvin Harrison for sure.
Okay.
I think that's their biggest,
Chargers. So if you're Antonio Brown, they take J.J. McCarthy because apparently Justin Herbert's getting traded, according to him. But it's got to be a weapon of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, obviously seeing Malik Neighbors up there, they traded away pretty much all of their targets.
Gotta be Neighbors.
If
they don't take a receiver, they are crazy.
Yeah, they're stupid because they don't have any now.
Exactly. All right, I'd say Neighbors at 5. This is the ultimate wild card here.
Yeah, the Giants.
The Giants at 6. I have not the slightest clue what they're gonna do.
They could go a lot of ways here.
Do they legit is this where a team like Minnesota trades up and they take McCarthy? Because I've heard so many rumors about McCarthy going super high. I would not if this happens.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's trade.
So it would be. It's gonna take me a minute to find. So the Giants. trade with I'd say it's the Vikings. I think
the Vikings. So
think
they're
they're in
gonna
love
want
with McCarthy.
for sure.
So they're going to trade 6 for 11,
11.
and probably Minnesota's first in 2025, and maybe their third.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
All right. Confirm.
Wow.
Oh. Okay. It didn't let me offer any more first round picks. I would obviously assume in real life it would probably be one more.
Yeah.
But oh man, I don't know. Let me see if I can get this trade to go through, because that's what I would expect to happen. So they're going to trade 6 for 11, and we'll just throw in all these picks. So it's only a first round mock. So we can just put all of this stuff in to make sure the trade goes through. Wow. Okay. So we'll just pretend the Vikings are here at 6. McCarthy's going 6 to someone. I think we can mutually agree on that.
Yeah.
Or him going somewhere up there.
Yeah.
7,
the Titans.
I feel like it's Joe Alt. They need a line. They like Levis.
Yeah.
It's a good fit.
I'm with that.
He's a good prospect. Atlanta, I've seen Dallas Turner go here in like every mock draft. Him or Laiatu Latu would be my guess here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at either.
I'd go Turner.
I think they take the better available.
This is where they went out and got so many weapons. Do they trade down here? Or do you think they just go straight up best player available? And try and protect Caleb better.
I don't know. I think they could trade down because they don't really need anything right now.
Right.
Who they trade with, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because at this point, like, is it worth like a team like Denver? Like, Michael Penix is all right and everything, but I don't know if I'm trading up for him.
Yeah, I think you could get Penix low, to be honest.
Yeah, I would. It kind of reminds me of what happened with Levis last year. Everybody thought he was gonna go.
Man, that was tragic. That was honestly fun to watch.
I felt so bad watching him in the green room like that. That's terrible.
All right.
I'd say I think Chicago probably trades down with it. I could see New Orleans coming up here New Orleans is poverty franchise as well.
Okay, who needs offensive line the most?
You know what I could actually see, and this might sound weird. What if Indianapolis traded up to get Brock Bowers so Anthony Richardson has another weapon?
That's not. I don't know. I don't think that's far-fetched, but I also don't think Brock Bowers will go that high.
Or a Dunze. I could see a Dunze going 9.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good with Indy trading up for a weapon.
Yeah, I'd say a Dunze if they're going to trade up for anybody. Because Bowers, I feel like you could get lower. Just because he's a tight end.
Bowers, I think the Jets will take if he's there, to be honest with you. I know it's high, but... So they swap here.
I'm really interested to see how this draft's gonna go because I don't think it's very predictable, to be honest.
Wow, no trades go through on. All right, we must be doing something wrong, to be honest. But let's say a Dunze goes 9.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had Bowers.
That was Bowers.
Okay. Little scuff, but it's all right. A Dunze goes there, and then do you think the Jets would follow it up with Bowers? I mean, Rodgers needs something. He's got Garrett Wilson and a bunch of
Well, yeah, actually, you know what?
All right, let's just pretend Dunze and Bowers switch there.
Yeah.
All right, this is where it's like, what in the world is about to happen? These 3 all want QBs, I think. 11, 12, 13.
In our reality, this is a Giants.
In our reality, this is New York. And, I mean, New York is in such a weird place. They paid Daniel Jones all that money. I don't know why, but...
Yeah. Their offensive line sucks, right?
What'd you say?
Their offensive line sucks, right?
It does. So it would make sense for them to try and at least protect them a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they just go best lineman available.
yeah.
And then Denver. If it's going to be Minnesota or Denver that trades up for McCarthy, and I think the other one takes Penix. Maybe more so Denver, but I think Penix is going to get like taken way earlier than he should. Like I can barely even find him.
You pass him
All right, good.
right there.
Okay. I
Kool-Aid.
think he could go high. I don't think he should, but I think he could.
Yeah. They do need a QB, so why not? I mean, I don't think Penix is bad either. I think
He's not a terrible prospect.
there's a lot of upside. There's just not
12th overall worthy. I don't know, but Denver's desperate at this point for something.
Yeah. All right. So the Raiders.
The Raiders,
They need everything, bro.
I like either a corner or an edge rusher for them. I think before they try and focus on their offense, they might as well up their defense.
Latu, maybe.
Yeah, Latu. Yeah, he's like he's close to Dallas Turner in all honesty.
Yeah.
Saints. Oh, Saints are a weird team as well. Like I could see them reaching a little bit to get Jared Verse here because I don't think they really need a corner in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean,
I could see them pushing a little bit on one of these upside D tackles. It's too early for both of them. They should probably both go in the 20s, but I mean, reaches happen all the time.
Yeah, it's very true.
I like edge here. I like Jared Verse.
I'm with that.
All right.
I think that's just like you go by who's gonna have their like impact.
And in this imaginary world, this is the Chicago Bears. Who, I mean, at this point, do you just take best O-line available to try and keep Caleb Williams safe back there?
Give him some protection. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'd say, yeah, because
what else do? They went out and got so many weapons for him already.
They got studs, bro.
It's gotta be protection. And then Seattle, oh gosh, there is a lot of questionable franchises in the league.
I know, and
this is where the first corner's got to come off the board.
Yeah.
My personal number one corner would be Quinion Mitchell. Yeah, I like him. Are you good with Quinion? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I don't know. A lot of these teams are just like, unfortunately, they need everything, so it's hard to like draft for one position.
Jacksonville, I could see them just going back-to-back corners, and then Terry and Arnold goes here.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I think the Bengals.
Cincy is. T. Higgins did just request a trade. So did Trey Hendrickson, though.
Do they want another LSU receiver?
I mean, you never know, but
I don't know.
Brian Thomas is not that good of a prospect. I can't see Cincy reaching. I could see them going Johnny Newton here, or Byron Murphy, one of the or Chop Robinson. Honestly, I think something on the D line for them.
Yeah, I'm good with Byron Murphy or Byron Murphy or
LA just lost Aaron Donald. Do they just straight up take
Johnny Newton to be his replacement?
Steelers. I think they're gonna get Ayuk on draft night.
Really?
I think so. I think it could definitely happen. Which in that case, I mean, their QB room is wild. They have a good O-line.
I mean, yeah, and I guess their defenses.
Like everything's kind of really solid on. I mean, their O-line's not great, but everything on the Steelers is at least solid outside of the quarterback position.
Yeah. I mean,
I like J.C. Latham if they just want to bulk up the line more.
Yeah, just give them more protection.
Yeah. Miami. I see them going corner, probably. I don't. I swear Cooper DeJean is a corner more than he's a safety, but
No, he is a corner.
okay. So then I would say Nate Wiggins or Cooper DeJean here. Nate Wiggins is like a freak athlete, and that's like Miami's whole thing. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't know.
it'd
I
be
feel like I don't know. I love Cooper DeJean, but like I feel like he's not gonna be. He's not as 100% of a
yeah.
success. So
All right, Hunter, take this one away.
man, there are so many ways that the Eagles could go with this. Um, as it stands now, without them trading up for anybody, my personal pick would be Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
love Cooper DeJean, but like I just feel like they'd have the toughest white boy duo in the league, but
I mean, this dude's name is Kool-Aid. I mean,
exactly, how can you pass up on Kool-Aid, bro?
like I feel like the aura surrounding him is just like
Exactly,
different. Kool-Aid McKinstry. I mean,
that's what I'm saying,
that
bro.
has superstar written all over it. I've
All
seen
over
so
it.
many jokes. This is a side note about the NBA draft this year, the 2024 class, about them just having no aura, like their names and
At
stuff. Like
all,
people going in on this draft class like crazy.
dog. Jared McCain has
Yeah.
the most aura, and he's gonna be a mid first round pick.
It's bad, man. People are coming after them. All right. Minnesota, we have them taking Penix. They just protect them. I think that's the safe pick.
Yeah, no, they definitely need help.
Something on the O line.
Yeah, on the O line for sure.
Dallas is interesting to me. They just lost Tyron Smith.
Yeah. Okay, low key, maybe Mims is his replacement.
Yeah,
I could see that. They don't need much from the draft, if I'm being honest.
I
Like,
agree. They
I
just
think
need to learn how to succeed in the playoffs.
they don't need to draft a running back, but I don't think they draft a running back first round at all.
There's nobody here good enough to
Yeah,
take.
nobody will take. Yeah,
All right, Green Bay. I could see this. I could see this being where Cooper DeJean goes.
yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yep.
I'm great with that.
And
The
then
Bucks.
Bucks are an interesting team. They don't need a receiver, so I don't think they need Brian Thomas, even though it says team needs
Yeah.
wide receiver.
Do they just take Chop?
I could see them going Chop. Chop is a better
Yeah.
prospect than this. He just doesn't fit with a lot of these teams right here.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's have them go Chop.
I think they'd be happy.
Arizona, so they just got Marvin Harrison Jr.
Harrison
so
Jr.
They don't go receiver. Jackson Powers Johnson is like a crazy hyped up prospect, so I could see them going him here.
Dude, I forgot about Adonai Mitchell. Sorry. Yeah, they need help in that area for sure.
I like interior O line help. I like Powers
Yeah.
Johnson. Buffalo. This is where Brian Thomas gets drafted.
100%.
Like to me, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah, no,
they
they
lost Diggs. That it has to be.
They need replacement bad.
29 to the Detroit Lions. They just gave Amon-Ra a bag,
bro. Thank God the Eagles paid
120 mil. Yeah, if they didn't pay Smith, oh my goodness,
his bag would have been crazy.
I don't think they go line here. I think they go Adane or Xavier Worthy. They don't really have much.
You think they go receiver?
I don't like Jameson
No.
Williams. I don't think they have a deep threat.
Hmm.
Laporta and Amon-Ra take care of everything like short and intermediate, but outside of those two, I don't see a weapon.
If that's the case, then I'd go Adonai Mitchell.
Okay.
I like him. He's a playmaker.
Baltimore's weird.
I guess they just go Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
It's easy as that. It's either Adonai or Xavier is going to Baltimore.
All right. Niners.
Oh, I mean, okay, Keon Coleman was on the board, but he's questionable.
He's a wild card. So I think Baltimore would try and play it safe.
Yeah.
If they go receiver. Niners, what do they even need, man? They were so close last year.
I mean, okay, it says they need offensive line, but they're paying a lot for their alignment. Well,
Yeah,
actually, they do need replacements, so I
true.
wouldn't be surprised to see them go off O line because there's not much they need.
Yeah,
So maybe just like either the top two.
yeah. I would probably go Guyton here, and then Kansas City. Do they go Keon Coleman? Do they just shoot for upside
Yeah, I think that's the
with the
smartest thing
limited
to do
weapons on that offense?
because Patrick Mahomes is gonna make you a contender no matter what. So if you can
Exactly.
just
So you
hope
might as
for
well try
another
and get a
weapon,
good
yeah.
receiver. Yeah. All right. So my draft full results. Okay. So let's show this to everyone so they can see, and we'll see how accurate we were.
Yeah.
So Caleb Williams at 1, Jane Daniels at 2. Only trades we had here was we had McCarthy to the Vikings, Fashanu to the Giants,
And then
and then we had Brock Bowers and Adunze switched here. So we have
a Dunze to the
Adunze
Colts,
Adunze to the Colts, Bowers to the Jets, and we
and
had
then
Chicago taking Fuaga to protect Caleb Williams.
yep.
All right. I
Let's
like
see.
this. This is so many.
I'm not mad at that at all.
I mean, this would be a record-breaking year, I feel like, for offense. I feel like I saw a
Yeah.
stat the other week that was saying like this could be the most offensive players ever taken in the first round.
I mean, that's unfortunately defenses are becoming less like I feel like defense is becoming less valuable.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of like
look at the
talent.
Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, their defense was great to the end of the year though. Like their defense took them through the playoffs, but I just think that if I'm drafting, it's much less of a risk to draft offense than to draft defense.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you like luck out with a stud like PS2 or something, or Jalen Carter, that's one thing.
Micah Parsons, another
Micah
great
Parsons,
example.
yeah. So like, it's just a risk, and I don't think there's like many people in this draft class like worth taking that risk for. So
there is
I don't
no
know.
bigger lock than the top 3 picks being quarterbacks. Even if New England decides to trade out of that pick, the first 3 picks are going to be the quarterbacks, 100%.
For sure. And I actually like that mock draft a lot. I think everybody kind of wins there.
Yeah.
I think things kind of fell into place nicely. So I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be some surprises, like just some unexpected
There's
picks.
always in both the NBA and the NFL.
Yeah.
The example that comes to mind has got to be Kristaps. Food in New York, like crazy.
Who is Dingus Pingus?
Oh yeah, that video. That video is iconic now. I remember I would see like edits when he was like going off and like him just absolutely cooking.
Man,
now he's with the Boston Celtics. Now he might win an NBA championship.
Oh my God! Speaking of this topic, I literally just saw a video today. I don't know if like ESPN posted or whatever, but it's this Chiefs fan reacting to the Chiefs drafting Patrick Mahomes. And he's like, "Oh my God, this is why we're never gonna win a championship in my lifetime." Like, you know, and then dude literally said, like, I mean, the Bears, like, they got Mitch Trubisky. They're set.
Oh. It's moments like that are so funny to watch because it just shows like how much work like the scouting department really does. Like they deserve so much props. At the same time, they deserve no props because sometimes they completely botch it.
Like, but it's hard. Like players are freaking phenomenal.
It is.
Like even if
like
they're freak
when you
of
look
nature.
At a draft class like the 2003 draft, LeBron, Darko, and then Wade, Bosch, Melo. Like those 4 guys.
Okay. As a Sixers fan, don't get me started, bro. Because I literally saw damn screenshots today.
Jason Tatum.
Yep. And then who is the other one?
Markelle Fultz, Michael Carter Williams, Jahlil Okafor. I mean, the process was a time. Yeah. It was a time to be a Sixers fan. That's for sure.
Man, Joel Embiid he was a question mark, and they hit a home run with him. even through his injury stuff, they have, when healthy, the best basketball player in the world, and that's all you can ask for as a basketball organization. So they hit out the park with that one. And one thing I like, I'm getting carried away on Embiid, but the guy is like, he's cocky and confident on the court, and he likes to troll a lot. But the dude is humble, and he is not a player that, in my eyes, is just gonna like cry for a bag and just demand a huge contract.
He wants to win.
He just wants to win, and that's why the trade rumors with Embiid being traded like last year or earlier this season and whatever. Embiid is not leaving the Sixers, period, in my opinion, but I don't think he's leaving the Sixers until at the very least he wins a championship, because he has too much pride to put this work in.
Look, I couldn't bring this team to a championship. I need to go.
I think he's gonna try to bring the team a championship until his very last days in the NBA. And I honestly, I think Embiid's gonna retire pretty early, but I think he's gonna be a guy like, okay, not durability wise, but like Bron, who's gonna just be an insanely impactful player until he retires.
Of course, yeah.
But
on all of those notes,
yeah,
we will wrap up today's episode. We'll see you guys next Monday. Game 3 and 4 of the Knicks Sixers series happens in that time. So
we have a lot to talk about.
Come back to the Sixers still being in the playoffs. Hopefully tied up 2-2. That's the hope.
Praying. Also, the mock draft. We'll see how well we did. So
yes,
we get to review that.
We got some stuff
either laugh at ourselves or
we cooked, or we absolutely knocked it out of the park. Hopefully it's the second.
Before we end it, how are the Heat doing?
Oh gosh, I think last time I checked they were up 8, so they're up 9 with 5 minutes left in the game.
Wow.
Okay, Miami. All right, steal a game.
Man, maybe we'd be talking about a competitive series like we were hoping for.
You never know. By next Monday, anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Let's hope by then Sixers in a good position. We cooked on our mock draft, and the Heat are competitive.
Yeah. That's all we can ask for.
Absolutely. But thank you all for watching. Check us out on all platforms below, and we will see you guys next time.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a great one.